Good evening, respected sirs, madam, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I am from Chhattisgarh, I would not be focusing on Naxalism today. Since morning, I am witnessing a very mega event which is happening, and a lot of discussion on smart policing is taking place. We are focusing on numerous technologies about the building capacities of the police. But one basic factor which we did not discuss since morning was regarding empowering people. Unless and until people are smart, smart policing is meaningless, according to me. And if we talk about smart people, then not necessarily they are confined to urban areas only. Chhattisgarh, as all of you know, is basically a tribal state, and most of the population is tribal there, tribal and from the backward category. But they also have got a fundamental right of being smart. So what essentially Balod police, I am SP of a district called as Balod. We tried a lot of initiatives, numerous initiatives trying to empower the people there. Out of my 3 initiatives, 2 initiatives are overlapping with what Madam Sanyal has already given a presentation, but I will touch through it as quickly as possible. So, I am going through this presentation and I am trying to strike an analogy between this tree and the project Navodaya. Navodaya is the name of my community policing initiative, and it basically comprises of 3 novel initiatives. First one is called as Mission E-Raksha. Second one is called as Mission Jeev Daya, and third one is Mission Purna Shakti. So, as all of you know, Navodaya, it essentially means a new dawn, and it was a first of its kind experiment in my district of community policing. Hitherto, the experiments which were conducted were of ad hoc nature, and there was no planning. Execution was also in a very ad hoc manner, and they could not be used for a sustainable period of time. So, this community policing initiative, basically we implemented in a mission mode, and the principles of project management were invoked. Backward and forward linkages between the traditional policing and community policing were established, because unless and until there is a proper linkage between the community policing and traditional policing, it is meaningless, because we can use different principles of community policing, but unless and until its effects are seen on ground, it will not be sustainable. We tried to involve maximum stakeholders as possible, and a synergy was established between all the stakeholders. Normally, police is a closed organization, and we don't like others to assess what we are doing. But here in this project, what we did was we tried to utilize the services of private NGOs, and they did a social impact assessment of our entire project. Why community policing? As already we know, the police to population ratio in India is very less, and so as to cater to the maximum population, we tried to involve people with us so that we can provide our service delivery to maximum number of people, to bridge the gap between the police and the citizen, to increase the eyes and ears of police, which can give a human intelligence, and to provide sustainable results. Out of 3 areas, the first one which I told, Mission E-Raksha, it was basically to tackle the cyber crimes. In rural areas also, due to the increase of mobile phone density as well as the spread of internet, people are using internet and mobile bankings, and as many of you know, that a lot of phishing calls are being in news recently, because directly these people call gullible people from Chhattisgarh, Orissa, and all such backward states. And people there are not aware exactly what the people are talking. They believe that genuine people are calling them for knowing their mobile number. And they give their, and these people give their details to them. And due to this, a lot of phishing scams have done place. So in fact, to empower these people, we in fact started this project of Mission E-Raksha. What we did was, we went across 80 schools and colleges across my district, and we took seminars of the students. We took examinations of students who are voluntarily wanted to work with the police force, and we enrolled them as E-Rakshak. And using these E-Rakshaks, we covered almost 705 villages of the entire district. Roughly, we covered about 7 lakh people across our district. And in fact, that was a big achievement, because we did this within a short span of 4 months. After this, what results which we got is very important. In fact, we were able to catch many big phishing gangs. In fact, you must be knowing Jamtada village, Jamtada district of Jharkhand, which is notorious for this kind of phishing scams. And in fact, nobody from the entire Chhattisgarh was able to catch these gangs. But we caught this gang, and we were able to convict them also, because of this Mission E-Raksha project, because we got timely intelligence regarding the operation of such kind of gang. Similar gang we caught from Hansi, Haryana. The next issue which we focused was related to women and for women empowerment. What we did was, just like what Madam Sanyal has told, we also roped in around 1200 women across the district. And in fact, we taught them different kind of self-defense techniques. Normally, women from the rural background, they cannot practice normal karate-like thing. So what we did was, we developed this ready-to-react program, in which the rural women, they can practice this kind of self-defense program in their normal attire, like they wear saris and all. So they can practice this self-defense techniques in their normal attire, using their daily objects like pin, water bottle. They can self-defense. They can do self-defense of theirs. Then we conducted a 2-day personality development and legal awareness camp across each. And after that, what we did was, we created a cadre of Mahila commandos. These Mahila commandos, essentially, these are women who have undergone training. These 1200 women, they further trained the other women from their blocks. And total, we have around 7,000 such cadre of women. And in fact, out of those 7,000 women, we have notified about 100 women as special police officers under the Police Act. And we are in the process of notifying another 100 women as special police officers. These special officers, we are taking their help in all major law and orders of the district. And in fact, these 7,000 women commandos, they are doing patrolling and all during the night, just like the neighborhood watch program in the US and all Western countries. These women are doing this thing for us. Just to go through. We distributed them caps, batons, and other things which are necessary for patrolling at night. These are the few pics of the women commando who patrol during night. And in fact, because of them, a lot of social evils like gambling and all, it has been under check. They are doing this raiding activities or raiding action also. The last important thing which we focused was tackling the road traffic accident fatalities. As we know that in the morning only, Shri Pillai sir has already told that about 140,000 people regularly die per year in India, and that is very high number. So in fact, we wanted to put a curb on it, and that's why we initiated this Mission Jeevdaya program. The first 40 minutes after the accident is very, very important and crucial, because if medical aid is provided during this period of time, then the chances of survival of the victim is almost 80%. 108 emergency services have already started across India, but then also these emergency services takes about 30 to 40 minutes to come and actually help the victim. So in the meanwhile, what we did was, we identified around 40 vulnerable black spots across the districts, and we formed small Jeev Daya committees across the district. And these committees consist of the volunteer members who wanted to work for the people. We trained them in trauma care and emergency medical aid, so that at least they can be of some help to the accident victim. Then we conducted some hands-on simulation exercises, and regularly there is a refresher training which we are doing with them. We installed this kind of boards across the district, Jeev Daya Samiti, on which the numbers of the Jeev Daya Samiti members and other local police station officers are written. In fact, we implemented this using the PPP mode, and we did not incur any cost of this. We distributed medical kits also to the Jeev Daya Samiti members. These are few pics of the training sessions. And these pics are the actual pics of the accident in which the Jeev Daya Samiti members played a very crucial role. You must be surprised that because of this Jeev Daya Samiti, as compared to last year, there was a major fall in the accidental fatalities rate by 10%. It was 69 last year, but this year it has been 64 so far. So we have been able to save about 5 precious lives. And last not but the least, the recognitions which we have got. This year we have got the 18 Sixco International Association of Chiefs of Police Award, and I'll be going to San Diego to receive this award. SWI award already I have got it yesterday. And our Honorable Chief Minister Raman Singh ji has appreciated the community policing efforts of Balod Police in his popular radio program Raman Ke Goat. So overall, this is the entire gamut of activities which Balod Police is doing. Thank you very much.